Hello, my name is Kate Barr, and I'm a fucking moron. I was meant to meet my group at a train station here to go to Mount Fuji together at 6:30. It's 7:30 right now. I woke up about 3 minutes ago. I'm still in my pajamas. I got a message from the tour saying, okay, so I got a message from the tour saying, oh wait, sorry, just let me. We are here. I'm looking for the bus stop. I have to take a bus.
Two station.
Uh-huh.
Kabukicho Tower, Basta Shinjuku.
That way?
Basta Shinjuku.
Okay, yes.
Basta Shinjuku this way.
Straight?
Straight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. I woke up 45 minutes after they'd left. The automatic message I got from them says, we're really sorry you can't join the tour. We did make it clear, Kate, you're meant to turn up on time. I then called them in an absolute fluster and said, I'd quite like to join. And they said, well, you've got to meet us at the base camp. You've got to get there before we do, essentially. And if you take a bus to Godabi, somewhere that begins with G, and then you take a taxi, from there, you'll get there before us. So now that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so in Tokyo, I took a taxi to the bus station. At the bus station, I took a bus, and then I got off at a place that looked quite like the Japanese Gretna Green, to be honest. And I took a taxi to what was meant to be the address I was given. He had to drop me off like 5 minutes away because of the streets, and then this really kind Japanese couple took me here because apparently this is the address. But as you can see, no one's there. I can't get in, and it just doesn't feel like this should be where the tour for Fuji starts. And I've no data on my phone, which means I can't call the number. This is a bit of a situation, I'll be honest. And yeah, I'm still in my pajamas. No bra, no socks. So I've arrived, everyone else has left. They're going to drive me there, and there's a personal guide that's going to take me up the first day, and then the second day I'll join the group. They haven't mentioned that costing extra money. I think they're just being kind. And this is my breakfast, a Kit Kat and curry sweat. So they're giving me hiking boots because I left my hiking boots in Hong Kong. But I need to do the first day in my pajamas. I've made it. It's fun. Okay, about 15 minutes in. Going well so far. We're already at 2,000 meters elevation, so this really is pretty easy, turns out. I'm here with Andy.
Yeah, how you going?
He's a Kiwi. You've climbed Fuji over 100 times?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Wow. Well, the skies are a bit cloudy, so we'll have to see what happens. I've got about 5 hours today of trekking to make it to, what do you call it?
Fuji-san Hotel,
Right.
3,400 meters.
Right.
Must be higher than Scotland.
And was that made as a hotel, or was it initially made to help, like?
It's a nickname. It's more emergency.
Yeah.
Operation, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's not going to be glamorous, but it doesn't need to be. We're just there to sleep, so that we're ahead for some perfect views in the morning. Yeah, so glad to thank Andy. Thank you so much for waiting for me.
That's so good.
I know you probably weren't given a choice, but
We'll get enough guides today to look after everyone.
thanks, man. I'll put it on.
Okay.
You just hold it there.
I'll just-
Easier to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
Cheers, Andy.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you. Okay, I've been reliably informed by Andy that we're about halfway up for today, so in terms of elevation, but also just in terms of the time it will take. And tonight we're gonna sleep in a hut and have some dinner early night because tomorrow we're getting up at 2 a.m. I'm excited. All the drama is over. It's actually been quite wonderful to get to hike all by myself. So you know, I think maybe in the long run I won. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm gonna switch off my camera after this as well because I've got my got my power bank. And I need the charge for the views tomorrow. Yeah. So why am I climbing Mount Fuji? Well, because I'm an explorer and because it's such an iconic thing to do. I was always interested in doing something like this. It's because I love hill climbing. I've climbed Mount Fuji, I've climbed Ben Nevis. I like walking, you know, of course, this is the perfect adventure for me. In addition to that, I'm doing it because I'm a very lucky individual. I'm very lucky because I get to have adventures. I'm very lucky because I come from a wonderful family. I'm also very lucky because I come from Dumfries and Galloway. Dumfries and Galloway is a great place. It's a total privilege to have a rural upbringing, especially in this day and age. You really get to enjoy being a kid. The one disadvantage, or that's not true, there's a few disadvantages of rural areas, but one of them is that there's not many jobs for young people. And if there's not many jobs for young people, that means there's practically none for disabled young people. And that's a very unfortunate situation for the disabled young people of Dumfries and Galloway because they want to feel that they can work hard, they want to feel that their hard work achieves something, they want to feel part of the community, they want to improve their skill sets just like anyone else. And it doesn't always happen, and it is very sad. But the usual place in Dumfries is a cafe that employs and trains disabled young individuals, and it's a total privilege to be raising money for them by climbing Mount Fuji. I believe that the UK is going through a hard time, as you know. I believe that the world is going through a hard time. I also believe the solution to that largely comes from local communities coming up with local solutions. And the usual place is doing an astonishing job of coming up with a solution to a local problem. Yeah, I really couldn't rate them any higher. So it's a very personal charity to me because, as you may know, I have a disabled younger sister. She's autistic, and the usual place has worked with my sister. And when I went in and was served by my sister while she was working there, she radiated happiness. I'm serious, she radiated it. Because she was in an environment that was really nurturing her and that was helping her shine. And she deserves that. So yeah, I'm so happy to be raising money for them today. And if you have any spare pennies, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Going up.
Here, no problem. She has the hangers.
One person later.
Will be one, two.
All right.
Her.
My bed
Somebody else maybe, right?
for the night.
Oh yeah, the guy. Oh nice.
And
No problem.
I'm sharing this room with
Here, can you grab these clothes?
quite a few people.
sorry.
Hi.
If you take a bathroom, please go outside
Yeah,
and you pay 200 yen.
to use the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Change clothes. Use that room.
No need. I'm already in my pajamas. Thanks.
Okay, good.
Thanks, sir. And this is the famous futuristic Japanese toilets they all go on about. Cool. Okay. Good morning. It's 2 a.m. We're leaving at 2:20. It's going to be 2 hours to the top. Spend half an hour at the top, and then it takes half the time to get down. So we'll be away for 3.5 hours. We're having breakfast. So I'm going to buy some snacks. 2 people aren't coming because in the night we got altitude sickness. I feel completely fine.
And then after that we move on to a very, very nice trail, zigzagging our way up the mountain. There's about 6 straights, 5 corners as we go up there, so it's really easy to gauge our progress, really easy to know where we are just today. Good morning.
Mount Fuji looks like just before the sun rises. So yeah, I'm making it. Pretty chill to be honest. And the big factor in that is that we've got incredibly lucky with the weather. It's never too hot or too cold. I do think that makes so much difference. I have a very sore tummy, but I don't believe it's because of altitude sickness. I just believe that it's because I've been experiencing a chronic deficit. I didn't have time to breakfast. Lunch yesterday. Dinner was quite small. I was surprised. And obviously I didn't eat breakfast yet this morning, so I'm so hungry. That is the problem. Also because I rented my shoes, I'm feeling that my shins are bleeding a tiny bit, but you know what? That's totally normal. It's not a hard time. And I don't say that as a flex. I say that to anyone considering whether, people can do it themselves so it's not very rough for them. I'm a small woman. I feel a little bit awkward, but I made it. So, maybe that's a point of reference for you as to whether you can as well. Yeah. So, you can't see it obviously. But in that direction.